Shlok. Welcome to Startup Studio with Idol. Today, we are super excited to learn about your big idea. And I really hope that you are too. But before we begin, please quickly introduce yourself to us.
Hello, my name is Shlok Bhambani and I live in Kolkata, the city of joy. I'm 8 years old and I love to play tennis, basketball, table tennis, and I love to cook.
Well, I can't agree more that Kolkata is indeed the city of joy. So it's so good to have you here, Shlok. So now tell us, what's your big idea?
My big idea is to open a food truck in my city, Kolkata, and sell healthy snacks.
Okay. Healthy snacks clearly sound like something we would be interested in. So, Shlok, what kind of healthy snacks do you have in your menu?
Well, I have the all-time favorite snacks in my menu, but with a twist. I am currently working on tikka chaat, chupa chup sandwich, potato twister, special chana jod, special fresh lime soda, and a classic cold coffee.
Wow, my mouth is watering now. All of these sound so tempting, but they don't really sound healthy. Where do you bring that angle? I mean, your twist.
Happy to answer that. Well, they are all healthy because I use an air fryer and do away with all that unhealthy oil. For other items which I don't have to fry, I use multigrain bread for the sandwiches and low-fat milk for the cold coffee. I also use almond milk and soy milk for lactose intolerant people.
All right, Shlok. Well, I think that's a very good thought that you have options for lactose intolerant people. So now we'll get to the next important question very quickly. But first, please tell me, what are chupa chup sandwiches?
Okay, we put 2 slices of bread and put chupa chups in the middle. They are sugary sour bites. Then we grill them. It turns out to be a very tasty sandwich. I can tell you, this is going to be the best seller.
All right. Shlok, I have to say that I'm hearing this combination for the very first time in my life. Chupa chup in a sandwich. And while you are saying that it's going to be all tasty, I don't know, it sounds inedible to me. Have you ever made anyone try this sandwich? Have you yourself ever tried this sandwich?
Of course. I have made my family try this sandwich and they said it was very yummy, tangy, and it was very sweet.
All right. So now let's also talk about other items like chana jod and fresh lime soda. How do you make these healthy?
I special ingredients. Like the special ingredient for chana jod is lots and lots of lime. That makes us digest the snack faster. And the special ingredient for fresh lime soda is that I put black salt instead of white salt when consumed without cooking.
Okay.
Well, Shlok, that's great, but honestly, I don't see much of differentiator here. Lime and black salt may not be enough to set your recipes apart. Also, I'm sure there are many other snacks vendors in Kolkata. After all, it's a foodie's paradise. So, have you done any research on your competitors?
There are few food trucks in Kolkata, but they are not that popular. Some of them are Kebab on Wheels food truck, Burger Ross food truck, and Kebab Mein Haddi food truck.
Right. So I'm glad that you know the names of your competitors. So how are you going to be different from them? What is Shlok going to do differently?
Number 1, menu. Their menu has Maggi sandwiches, kebabs, and etc. But my menu has new types of things like chupa chup sandwich, tikkiya chaat, and potato twister.
Okay.
Number 2, healthier. My snacks are healthier than the others because they only focus on taste. But I use an air fryer and multigrain bread to make my snacks healthier.
All right, Shlok. Well, those are good differentiators. I have to agree. First of all, the different items on your menu, and healthier is, of course, a given differentiator in your case. But now tell me something. If I leave aside the food trucks, there are so many local vendors at every nook and corner of the city of Kolkata. They have all kinds of snacks. So they will also be your competition. How will you compete with them? Have you thought about that?
I agree. Kolkata is famous for street food. But when people spend their whole day in front of the computer screen, they become very health conscious. So I decided to make my food healthier.
So, it looks like you are giving a combination of both health and taste. Is that so?
Yes, ma'am.
Clearly a fun idea, Shlok. Now, tell us your story. What inspired you to do this idea?
I am really good at cooking. Often I try out some recipes at my house. So I decided to open my own food cart.
Wow, that's a great step to follow your passion. Now let's talk about the execution part. How are you going to take orders? Will you take them on the spot and sell your food, or will you also take orders through phone calls or any other food delivery apps?
I believe snacks are best eaten freshly, just like hot pakoras. So I will take my orders on spot, or I'll take delivery only from 1 to 2 kilometers. Any further than that, I won't agree.
That absolutely sounds fair, Shlok, because if you want to retain the freshness element, anything which is far away than 1 to 2 kilometers, it won't work. So, I mean, good choice. Now tell me, where will you get the food truck from? Do you have one already?
I have 12,000 or 15,000 rupees in my piggy bank, but that's not enough for my food truck. So my parents will help me buy the food truck, and they'll also help in this conversation.
That's very sweet of them, Shlok, that they are helping you with this idea and supporting you. And so now the food truck is sorted. Okay, I understand that. What about the other ingredients and supplies that you will need to set your operations, your food truck, to make food, all of that?
Firstly, I need an air fryer to take away all that unhealthy oil.
Mhm.
Secondly, I would need a mini fridge to keep all the milk packets.
Correct.
Third, I would need a griller to make my chupa chup sandwiches. And fourth, I would need a hand whisk to make my coffee frothy.
Wow. Trust me, from the beginning, my mouth is really watering. But tell me, where do you plan to get all of these appliances from? Will you purchase all these items?
I already have a hand whisk, a griller, and a mini fridge. Now the only one appliance which I need is an air fryer. I found a great Philips air fryer in Amazon. I am thinking to buy the same.
That's a great idea. And what about running material, like your grocery items, which you need on everyday basis?
For my groceries and disposable cutlery, I will need plates, glasses, spoons. So I would buy them from Metro Cash and Carry. That place has varieties of stuff. Plus I have a membership, so I'll get them in discounted prices. And I'll get them for a bulk.
All right. So now I already know that you're spending your 12,000 rupees in your piggy bank for the truck. So where are you going to get the money for all of these supplies?
In my piggy bank, I have 12 to 15,000 rupees. Yes, but I will ask my parents to help me to buy the cutleries, and I will pay them small installments each month.
Well, Shlok, you're so young and still you're talking about paying back to your parents in small installments. I think it's adorable. And I can see that you have planned your idea very well. Yeah. So now let's talk about your customers. Okay. So who will be your customer? Are you targeting someone of a specific age, specific type? Any thoughts on that?
Adults and school-going children will be my main customers. First, I will set my food truck near Don Bosco School. And the people who step out of the houses in the evening for shopping, they will also be my customers. I will also attract tourists with my special items like tikkia chaat, chupa chup sandwich, and potato twister.
Okay. And what about when you start moving? Who is going to drive you around?
My mom can help me drive the truck, and when we set our truck somewhere, she can also help me by cooking.
This sounds like a plan. But Shlok, you must be going to school, right? When will you have time to work on your food truck?
I come back from school at 1 o'clock, and I'm going to start my food truck from 2:30 to 6:30. I'll have enough time to set my food truck and eat my lunch. And the Don Bosco school children come out at 2:30 p.m. So I can target all the adults and children.
Okay.
Okay. This is all fine. What about your marketing plans? Do you have some creative ideas in mind? How will people know about you?
I certainly have a few creating marketing ideas. Number 1, birthday discounts or topper discounts. Children will have to show their ID card or report card to avail the discount. And parents will also be encouraged to celebrate the children's birthday or achievement.
True.
Number 2,
Mhm.
if you buy a large size, it will cost less.
Mhm.
Like if you buy one potato twister, it will cost 120 rupees. And if you buy 2 potato twisters, it will cost 240 rupees. If you buy a large size potato twister which has 2 potato twisters, it will cost 230 rupees.
Let me ask you a question. If I buy, being from adult, do I get any special discount?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Shlok. I'm really looking forward to trying your potato twisters. Now, let's end with the very basic question about a startup. Yeah. So, have you thought of a name for your food truck? Maybe a logo or something?
Definitely. For a startup, we have to think for a name and a tagline.
Mhm.
The name of my company is SMH. It's a short form of Shlok's Healthy Snacks. And my tagline is Curb Your Hunger Pangs.
I am definitely recommending your food truck to my fellows in Kolkata. I have a lot of family living there. And whenever I visit Kolkata next, I'm gonna make sure to check out your food truck outside Don Bosco School, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Shlok, well done. So this brings us to the discussion for the Startup Studio presentation. Okay? And let me tell you, it was a pleasure listening to you. You are super confident, you're energetic, and so passionate about your idea. So I just hope that you make people very happy with your yummy food options.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome, Shlok. Are you excited to work on this idea?
Yes, of course.
Lovely, lovely, Shlok. So we end this discussion for the startup presentation here. I wish you the very best, and I'll bid goodbye to you for now.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye, Shlok.